All right, everybody. I'm gonna start doing a little dirt waxing here today. Yeah, it's gonna be a trial process here. Normally, I've done some other videos. You see me use this little blue barrel, but I could only do like half a 5-gallon bucket at a time with this. So I got a bigger barrel. I'm gonna try that. Using 3 pounds of wax per 5 gallons of dirt. I have 55 pounds of wax here. It's very expensive. I'll put a picture up in the video to show how much wax costs. So I got 17 buckets of dry sifted dirt here. That's a lot of dirt. Last year I went through 15 buckets and I ran out at the end of the season, but I was about wore out. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try a little different. Before I would put it out on the tarp, and then I would put the wax on top, and then rake it around, and then scoop it back into the bucket. But I think I'm going to try this method of just mixing it this way, and kind of dusty. It's dry, and then I'll roll it around to get it mixed together. Then I'm going to heat it, and if this works, it's going to save me a lot of time because I'll be able to do a whole bucket at a time, and that'll save me, before there's a piece of grass or something, get that out of there. So 17 buckets, if I had to do it a half a bucket at a time, be 34 times, and it's just going to take forever. So that's why I'm going to try it this way. But my brother bought a cement mixer on an auction. I was going to use that, but then the motor went out on him, so I guess that's kind of a no-go now. So we got the wax and the dirt in there. So now what I need to do is just put this on, lock that lid down, and I'm going to roll it around. Get it all mixed together real good. Sure is a lot of work to go out there and catch $5 coyotes, or if they'll even buy them this year, but we're going to do it. Let's see if that's mixed up. I'm hoping it is. It looks very well mixed up. I'll put the heat to her. Like I said, while that's heating up, I'll just keep cutting back and forth on the video here, but while that's heating up, I'll take it off there every once in a while and roll it. I don't want all that heat on just the bottom, and I'll roll it and flip it and get that mixed together while it's heating. And then I'll keep opening the lid to check on it. When I see that you can start to see a little bit of moisture inside of there, that the wax is melting, then I'll take it off there and I'll roll it up and down the driveway here. Then I'm gonna put it on this tarp. So you've seen that tarp before in my other videos. There's a lot of methods, a lot of ways of doing this, but this is the way I do it, and it seems to be working. It worked great with that little smaller barrel, but I just need to step up the game. If I can do it in one time, one shot, it's going to save me a ton of time. I can hear it heating up in there, so I'm going to pull that off and just roll it. Might have that heat just a little too hot. Turn it down just a little. Take a little look inside here just to see if I can see any moisture yet. She's getting warm in there. With this lid on there tight and sealed, It's almost like a like an oven. But it doesn't look like the wax is melting yet. While I'm waiting, while you're watching me do this, go check out my my great friend Boxy at Boxy Outdoors, and watch his videos this year. Watch his trapping season this year. You're going to see him catch his first coyote this year. Guarantee it. Roll it a little bit more. And you got to be careful. You can burn this wax, and then your dirt will smell like it's burnt, and it's not good for trapping at all. Okay, so here we're about ready to roll this and dump it out. If you could see that wet appearance there, I've been rolling this about, oh, I don't know how many times, and I wish I would have started a stopwatch. I'm going to do it on the next one and let you know how long it takes to take a batch, or to finish a batch. But you can start to see that wet look to it when after you roll it. That's when you know it's done. So I'll set you up here. I'm going to roll this out, and then I'm going to spread it out on that tarp, and I'm going to rake it out. Let it cool. That evened out, and then let it cool. It looks really good. I'll let that cool. I'll bring you back. I got enough room on this tarp to do 2 batches, so I'm gonna start another batch. I'll bring you back after this cools, and I'll put some water on it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about, why we wax dirt. A lot of people ask me that, and I'll show you. And I'll try to give you a time for how long it takes me to do a batch, because I'm going to start a stopwatch on the next one. But this is going real well. I like it with the 1-barrel method. It's not as easy as a cement mixer, but it's what we got. So stay tuned. I'll be back and show you why I'm doing this. All right, everybody. Got the second batch done over here. This is the first batch. It's cool. What I do is just lift up this tarp. Take my dustpan here and just put it right off this tarp into the bucket. If you see any grass or twigs or debris, there shouldn't be in here because I sifted all this, but if you do, just get rid of it if you can. Now there's 5 gallons of waxed dirt, and this stuff is like gold to me come winter time, come rain, whatever, freeze thaw that we have here in Illinois. I'm going to test it and I'm going to show you why I do this. Okay, I have some here on this plate. Got a bottle of water here. I divoted out a little spot in the middle. Pour this water on, and as you see, it will not penetrate that dirt, not in the least bit. It'll run off. So that's what, when I put this on top of my traps for coyote trapping, if we get rain, snow, whatever, you know, it can't penetrate that. It'll sit on top. You might have trouble with it freezing on top, just the water, but it's not going to freeze that dirt and put your traps inoperable. So this is why I do this, for all those that have asked me. Yeah, it's like I said, it's like gold to me, because there's no way you can trap in the wintertime in Illinois, northern Illinois, without it, because your traps would be frozen all the time. So that's my process. This is what I'm doing. I got 2 buckets done. I did do a stopwatch on it. It took me 18 minutes from the time I lit the flame for the second batch till the time I put it on the rolled it and put it on the tarp. 18 minutes, and I was taking it off the flame every 3 minutes and rolling it around to mix it up, and then I put it back on the flame. So that's my process. I mean, it's going to take me a while. I got 15 buckets left to go, but it's really worth it. And I'm just glad to be able to show this to you again. I've already made a couple videos. Go back and check them out if you want, but this is probably a better explanation of why I'm doing this. So till next time, good luck with everything.